As soon as they step into the forest, Scarlet throws a side-eye at Radon and asks if this is the legendary homeland or if they just got scammed. Radon, being the ever-mysterious dragon he is, doesn't confirm or deny. Scarlet, however, is built different. She pulls out a fancy ring that apparently holds the key to humanity's survival. The moment it touches Liam's tattoo, it starts glowing like a gamer setup. Liam, being the main character, reaches out to hold it, and boom, the island starts levitating. Scarlet instantly goes into full simp mode, drops to one knee, and swears loyalty to Liam, declaring him the ultimate landlord of the promised land. Then she hits him with the "build us a kingdom, king" request. Fast forward. The elves are busy constructing their village with the dwarf engineer as their foreman, while Liam goes on a monster hunting speedrun. Scarlet, instead of going back to the capital like a normal person, decides to stay glued to Liam's side, claiming it's her sacred duty to serve the promised land protagonist. Liam's not too thrilled about the political mess this could create, but Scarlet hits him with the lore dump. Her family allegedly has dragon blood, and historically, they've always been linked to royalty. But forget that, she'd rather pledge herself to Liam, the dude who's literally carrying Radon inside him. Radon, who's always got something cryptic to say, tells Liam to take Scarlet north because there's something there she'll vibe with. They arrive at an ancient stone door, leading them to a spooky underground ruin. Classic RPG move. As they descend, they find ancient writings on the walls, and, in true, this is a boss fight fashion, a giant black dragon statue. Before they can even react, the statue activates. Turns out, it's a golem modeled after Radon himself. Radon, in the spirit of being a cryptic tutorial NPC, tells Liam that the golem's power hinges on a single letter inscribed on its forehead. If they erase the right letter, it'll go from destroy mode to obedient puppy mode. Lucky for them, Scarlet actually knows the language and points out the letter Liam needs to yeet. With one well-placed teleport strike, Liam alters the inscription, and suddenly, the golem is out here wagging its metaphorical tail at Scarlet. Apparently, it recognizes the dragon blood in her and imprints on her like a baby duck. Scarlet, seeing an opportunity, decides she'll babysit the golem for a while, leaving Liam to finally get some breathing room. Or so he thinks, until he spots smoke billowing from the elf village. Cue instant teleport. Liam arrives to find the place looking like a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Rihanna, out of breath and covered in dirt, informs him that the Wolfmen have just gone full GTA on their settlement. And, as if on cue, the Wolfmen tribe shows up, their leader hitting Liam with the classic, "Get off my lawn, outsider." Liam, trying to be the reasonable one, attempts diplomacy. Big mistake. The wolf leader lunges at him without hesitation. Liam, unfazed, teleports behind him, nothing personnel, kid, and zaps him with a point-blank lightning blast. Realizing this dude is built differently, the wolf leader backs off. Liam then summons a baby dragon as a flex, asking if their tribe has been guarding this land under Radon's orders. The wolf leader, now in awe, confirms it. Rihanna, ever the opportunist, suggests that the wolves swear loyalty to Liam, and the entire pack agrees. Liam, not seeing a downside, casts a contract spell on the leader, only for her to suddenly transform into a very not male wolf girl. Liam, experiencing existential whiplash, names her Chris, and goes on to contract the rest of the pack. Next day, the newly evolved werewolves are out here doing construction work like union workers on overtime. Chris, still in maximum guilt mode, hugs Liam and apologizes again. Meanwhile, Liam wishes he had a repair spell to speed up the process, and Radon casually tells him to just invent one. With some big brain magic engineering, Liam whips up auto repair. Yexi, a spell that restores things to their original state. Feeling like a genius, he goes off to invent more spells. But before he can finish his next project, Rihanna rushes in with an urgent report. A group of human soldiers have rolled into the area looking to farm fairy wings like this is some MMO side quest. Liam teleports in and confronts the soldiers, who immediately give off peak colonizer energy. When Liam tells them this land is his, they laugh in his face. One soldier makes the mistake of charging at him, so Liam casually teleports onto the guy's horse and sends him flying with a magic blast. Message received. The soldiers scatter, and Liam returns to find that the fairies, now safe, all want to sign contracts with him. That's great and all, except there's 100 of them. He spends the entire evening in name generator hell. Later, Liam, Scarlet, Rihanna, and Chris sit down for a war council. Liam tosses a soldier's helmet on the table, and Scarlet immediately recognizes it as belonging to the neighboring Palta kingdom. She drops the bad news. Palta, Jamil, her home kingdom, Inquisitor are all about to start eyeballing their land. And since yesterday's soldiers were probably just scouts, it's only a matter of time before armies show up. Liam, suddenly feeling the weight of monarchy, realizes he might actually have to build a nation after all. Scarlet gives him a crash course on Kingdom Starter Pack: land, people, and power. He's got the first two covered, but power? Chris volunteers to lead the werewolves into battle if necessary. Before they can strategize further, a noble from the Jamil kingdom shows up with an unexpected proposal: an alliance via political marriage. Yep, the king wants Liam to marry Princess Scarlet. Liam, thrown for a loop, uses some newly invented telepathy magic to ask Scarlet if she's cool with this. She tells him to go for it, because even if the king's got some 4D chess plan, the benefits outweigh the risks. Liam accepts the offer, but requests a year to level up his kingdom first. The noble agrees and leaves. Wanting to tie up some loose ends, Liam sends a clone to Scarlet's mansion so he can later teleport there. Once he arrives, Scarlet takes him to a church where a silver statue of Radon sits at the altar. Radon, surprised it still exists, tells Liam to hit it with a spell. The moment he does, the statue morphs into battle armor and equips itself onto Scarlet. She tries to use holy magic, but runs out of mana after a single attack. Radon explains this was once the strongest magic armor created, and Liam, never missing a grind set opportunity, decides to mass-produce it. With Radon's guidance, Liam forges a miniature magic statue, gets Scarlet to contract with it, and boom, she now has an energy-efficient version of the armor. But Liam's not done min-maxing. He figures out that high-level magic items are basically alive and uses familiar magic to turn the armor into a sentient being, naming it Ares. Radon, impressed, tells him to do the same with the golem from before. Liam immediately teleports back, drops some blood on it, and it transforms into his own battle armor. The sheer power knocks the wind out of him, but Radon congratulates him. If he masters it, he'll be unstoppable. Recharging with mana crystals, Liam tells Scarlet he's heading back to the village.